All right, hello. We're going to talk about the thank you collage. We went through this slideshow. We thought about somebody. We wrote some words. You made a sketch. You had overlapping when things are in front of each other. You had scale. Something is bigger than it usually is or smaller than it usually is. You have a message, something you're going to write on your collage. You've checked with Mr. Patron. He says that's great. You can get going. These are the instructions. This is for Photoshop and probably for Photopea. You can read through these. This is a collage that we made. Project requirements, 3 different images that you're going to put together in your image. A written message, something on your thing, on your collage for the person that you're sending it to. Show evidence of scale change, something much bigger or smaller. In mine, I have the boba or the matcha tapioca, whatever you want to call it, is much bigger than it usually is, almost the size of sky tree. Okay, scale and exaggeration. Overlapping, things are in front of each other, things are in back of each other, written message, all that stuff, saving as a JPEG. How do we get started? You go to Classroom, and you don't go here. Well, what do? You go to, let's go to Classroom. I'll show you 8th grades. This is what it looks like. There's a file. Thank you collage, that's the one we looked at. This is the file I want you to download to get started. You can change the orientation later if you want to. You go open a new window. Download here, click, and then it'll download to your computer, and then you can open it up in Photoshop. Opened it up in Photoshop, it looks a lot like this. Now we have to go get images from the internet to recreate your beautiful sketch. Okay, so I need to go find a donut, some green tea, and especially a sky tree for the background. So I'm going to go to a new tab. I'm going to type in sky to the tree. I'm going to go images. I'm going to suggest you go to Tools, Size, Large, because it's kind of a big file, so we have a good resolution. Then we're going to look through, see which one you like. I like this one. You click on it. These are just placeholders, so they're pretty small. They'll be pretty blurry when you get there. This one's a nice size. Anything over 1,000 will be a pretty good size. I'm going to, on a Mac, hold down the Control key, and then this will pop up, copy image. At home, you can probably right-click, copy image right here, go back to our lucky Photoshop, and just do our Command V to paste something. And there it is. Oh, but Mr. Patron, it's too small. What do? You transform. We learned how to do that. Edit, transform, scale. And I'm going to grab a corner, go up here, grab another corner, go up here. If I hold down Option, it'll do it for me. Make it fit. Okay, you get the idea? So now we got a nice sky tree. Okay. What else do I need in my sketch? I needed chocolate donuts, right? Okay, so now I'm looking at a bunch of chocolate donuts. Okay, I like this one over here. I think I'm going to select this one. I like it. It's okay. Control again, copy. And then I'm going to bring it into my exciting Photoshop command. That's right, B. There it is. Oh, but it's kind of small, but that's okay. We know how to show transform controls. We can do it this way also. Make it bigger. Okay? That's a pretty good size. But Mr. Patron, it's got this white stuff around it. I know, and that looks terrible, so you need to select it and get rid of that stuff. How do I do that, Mr. Patron? That's right. You know how to do that. I'm going to try. There's a bunch of different ways you could do this. I'm going to try quick selection, see if that works nicely. I'm just clicking and dragging over it. Looks pretty good. Okay, and then from there, what could I do? I could do Command X to cut it out. Ooh, I lost some of them. And then Command V, and then it'll be on its... Oh, but it got bit. So I don't like that. That's one way to do it if your image is okay. I'm going to go back here to Move. This is history. It's so helpful. You should find it. I'm going to go here to Magic Wand. Remember Magic Wand chose that black string for us in the Make a Face? I'm going to see if it chooses just the white here. It does. And then I'm going to go onto my keyboard and hit Delete. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to go to Select and go Command D, deselect. I'm going to say, oh my gosh again. I got a donut with nothing in the back. So that's great. Now I need to go get matcha and all that other stuff. So when you bring your images in, make sure you cut them out nicely. You can use all your different tools, you know, from selecting stuff. You can use polygon lasso tools, or you can probably use these, are probably the strongest. Or you can try to get images on the internet that have transparent backgrounds. I'll show you how to do that. Tools, color, transparent, This works sometimes, not all the time. It should look like this with a checkerboard background. And then when you, I don't know if it'll work if you copy paste. You might have to. Let's try it together. Save image as, and then if it says PNG, we're happy. PNG will have a, let's call it a dodo. And this is in downloads. I don't want it there, so I'm going to put it on, I'm going to keep it in downloads because I know where to get it. Save. Then I'm going to go back to Photoshop. Then I'm going to go open. I'm going to go to my downloads and look for dodo. It's going to open in a different tab. See, my thing is still here. It's over here. And there's a couple ways I can do this. I can go Command C, copy, Command, and then go back over here. Go Command V. And now I got a nice one. That was pretty easy. Okay, so if you want to get that transparent color one, that'll be easy as well. You don't have to cut out any backgrounds. Then you're going to get Tapioca and put it in, make it look pretty, and then you're going to put in your type tool and write some amazing message. Right? Are you with me? Okay, and then use all your exciting layer styles to make it look interesting, the type, so it's not just sitting there. Up to you, up to you. And then when it's all done, it should look a lot like, well, it doesn't have to look like this, but this is mine, okay? And I have my message. I don't want this one, I'm going to delete it. How did I get them in these little folders like this? It's exciting. If I want stuff to be in the same folder, I can click on the layer over here, hold down the Shift key, click on the other layer, and then click on my little folder icon. Now that one's in a nice folder together. I can turn it on and off together. Okay, I did that for donuts because I had several donuts. And then for my message, I had a couple different words, so I put that in a group as well. And then I put everything in a group so I could hide it from you. Isn't that nifty? Okay, so that's hopefully a good way to get started. This behind overlapping thing is kind of tough. I'll show you for the next project. Make it look pretty, lay stuff out, make it look nice. Something's exaggeratedly big or small. That's what my green tea is. Something's overlapping. Donuts are behind that. So have fun. You guys are great. 7 minutes. See you.